Took a second chance, trusted you again. I feel shattered. Broken strings cause you play me like a violin. Shame on me for all your 7 deadly sins. Had it all but you craved attention. Drowning in your own reflection. Put me down just to see me get back up again. 6 feet under and you're ready to give all the pain. If I was your new addition, you make me part of your equation. Shattered from the past, wish you were my last. Shattered me to pieces like broken glass. Frozen looking at pictures that we took back in the summer. I thought that I would remember how we used to feel, but this isn't real. Now we're over. Take it all, there's nothing left here anyway. We used to talk, but now we don't know what to say. Now we're just two passing strangers. We tried, you lied, goodbye forever. Put me down just to see me get back up again. 6 feet under and you're ready to give all the pain. If I was your new addition, you make me part of your equation. Shattered from the past, wish you were my last. Shattered me to pieces like broken glass.
Came from a broken home. I've seen so many people go. Learn to make it on my own. It's easier for me to be alone. So how are you? Keep cutting through, claiming you're not like the other guys. And only if I could give you a chance, show me that you mean it, we'll feel some type of way.
let you sleep in my clothes. No, it ain't right, I've been stressing at night. We're together, but I feel alone. How long do I stand here in the fire? How long do I try before I'm on my own? How long do I walk across the wire? Stay till we fall. We don't know how to act. We get chaotic and say things we wanna take back. Is there a reason that we're still together? How long do we stand here in the fire? How long do we try before we're on our own? How long do we walk across the wire? Stay till we fall.
want your attention. I'm running out your mind. Don't know the direction to your side. Got the wrong impression. I thought that we were fine, but now it's turned to ice. So you decide, and I just wait. I don't get you, I don't chase. So you decide, and I'll just save my time. I guess we'll never know, but don't say that you're sorry. Don't say that you're sorry, girl. 'Cause we came almost too close, but don't say that you're sorry. You don't really want me, girl. It's already broken. I don't wanna talk. I'm already looking for something more. But if you wanna link up, you can hit the line. Call me anytime. So you decide, and I'll just wait. I don't get you, I don't chase. So you decide, and I'll just save my time. I guess we'll never know, but don't say that you're sorry. Don't say that you're sorry, girl. 'Cause we came almost too close, but don't say that you're sorry. You don't really want me, girl. Don't leave me on, blow up my phone. Don't leave me on if you don't really want me, girl. Don't leave me on, blow up my phone. Don't leave me on if you don't really want me, girl. I heard that you wanna be something. Why you gotta treat me like nothing, yeah? I heard that you wanna be something. You're already talking. I guess we'll never know, but don't say that you're sorry. Don't say that you're sorry, girl. We came almost too close, but don't say that you're sorry. You don't really want me, girl. Don't leave me on, blow up my phone. Don't leave me on if you don't really want me, girl. Don't leave me on, blow up my phone. Don't leave me on if you don't really want me, girl.
Breathing like I'm short on air. And every time we reach a new horizon, it's like you don't care. And we're leaving something bare. And in the water I see cold reflections of what's really there. I'm not waiting on love, our time has come. We're fighting empires and I want to feel the fire again. It's not easy to love when the world is numb. We're fighting empires and we're gonna feel the fire again. we know we're future proof. Tell me the truth, tell me what's bothering you. We know we're future proof. We know we're future proof. Tell me the truth, tell me what's bothering you. We know we're future proof. We know we're future proof. Tell me the truth, tell me what's bothering you. We know we're future proof. We know we're future proof. Tell me the truth, tell me what's bothering you. We know we're future proof. We know we're future proof.
You wanna know my feelings every time I look in your eyes. Baby, I can feel your energy, it's making me realize everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I, you and I. Everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I, you and I. You wanna know my feelings every time I look in your eyes. Baby, I can feel your energy, it's making me realize everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I, you and I. Everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I, you and I.
Welcome to the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. You're watching our coverage of UGC Collegiate Halo. Right now, Boise State is coming off of a win against the University of Illinois, and now is going to be going up against Rutgers in the next match. Like I said at the beginning of today, it's the top 12 teams competing, and now we're down to the top 6, and only 3 will emerge from this as considered the top teams in the nation. I'm your host, Jacob Jem Palmer, joined by Hayden to talk about all of the action tonight. And this is going to be a tough fight. Rutgers is considered the team to beat. They are like the top dogs here. So Boise State is going to be meeting their toughest challenge yet.
Yeah, Boise State definitely has something to prove here in this matchup.
Well, overall, Boise State had a great match against the University of Illinois, so they're coming off a win, but it's been a very long wait that they've had for Rutgers to open up. So they've had some time to kind of chill, do whatever, whereas Rutgers is just doing this fight back-to-back. So they have just, gotten their win, and now they're going to be doing a fight against Boise State. So it's going to be no break for them.
Yeah, which is going to be interesting. It's like, is it better to have that little break in between, or is it better to just come right off of another game and just still be, in the zone, I guess you could say.
Well, let's just give a recap of how this tournament is going to work out. UGC Collegiate Halo, it's 4v4 best of 5 with the present map list, double round robin, and all the maps are chosen in advance. So we have the lineup beforehand. We know what's going to be played, and we'll get to that very soon. But before we do, no matter what you're playing on, what stage you're playing on, Doc's Keys to the Game can help you out, and that's to control the high ground, rotate to the power items, team target priority, and of course employ those sweaty comms. Doc's Keys to the Game brought to us by Drop-In Gaming, the premier online platform for gamers who seek competition. Play your favorite games to win cash and prizes through free and paid entry matches and tournaments. Whether you're new to the scene or a seasoned veteran, Drop-In Gaming has the right games and competition for you. To begin your competitive gaming journey, sign up at dropingaming.com. All right, we're just about ready to head into the first stage here. And overall, like I said, the maps are decided on beforehand. We're going to be starting out with Capture the Flag on Aquarius.
Yeah, this is, I definitely think, a Boise State favored map. We see a lot of Boise State's Capture a Flag is on Aquarius. I think last game was the first
Bazaar,
time
yeah,
I've ever
we saw Bazaar.
Yeah, the first time I've ever seen them play Capture Flag on Bazaar. So Aquarius is definitely their favored Capture Flag map here.
Well, for those of you just joining us, just to kind of recap what happened during the Illinois fight, the stages that they played on, if I'm not mistaken, were Streets, Recharge, and Bazaar. So we haven't seen Aquarius here tonight, so this is going to be the first time Boise State is playing this tonight.
Yeah. Which we'll definitely have to see what strats come out on Aquarius. So much has changed, like, between the Boise State strats here. Like, a lot of times people would just throw the flag down right away from the high ground and just take it through the middle of the map. And now we're seeing a lot of teams just take the side hallways with the flag. So it's interesting to see, like, as people learn the game more, because it's so new, how these strategies change over time.
Well, Boise State is just about ready to head into the first match against Rutgers University. We can also see just a little bit more about this stage Aquarius in our stage overview and point out some places of interest we want to keep in mind here.
Yeah, the big, or one of the big ones right now is, like, right in the middle there is, I believe it's active camo for competitive, which is very good to contest early, but that's the obvious one. They put it in the middle for a reason. What people, like, a lot of people don't think of is on the left and right side are dynamo grenades, which are those electricity grenades. And like I mentioned earlier, they're
like a weapon disguised as grenade, a power item disguised as grenade.
Yeah, they're so effective, and, like, you get hit by one of those, you're probably going to lose the fight. So a lot of teams prioritizing those early can give them a distinct advantage in making that next push for the flag.
I love the aesthetic with the vertical farming.
Oh, yeah.
I actually saw a video on vertical farming the other day. They're so surreal. The plants, they're never exposed to sunlight. Instead, they're exposed to simulated sunlight for 18 hours.
Interesting.
Because, of course, why would you want your plant grown by the sun anymore? That's like so... That's so past. I mean, we have better than a sun. We've got artificial radiation to just bombard the flowers with.
Yeah, you got little skyscrapers for them there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a very interesting
See, that's the problem, is like in 20 years, this is going to be considered past tech because you can never build something for tomorrow because tomorrow always arrives. So fun fact, the sci-fi place in Disneyland, Tomorrowland, when it originally opened in 1955, showcased the bright and exciting future of 1986.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So what they have in there?
Let's see. Rockets to the moon, like it's a transit thing. So you could just take a rocket to the moon to transit. They had the car ride, which was a showcase of the new interstate highway system, because that was just a new thing then. And yeah, everything is powered by nuclear power because it's the 50s, and of course that's going to be the key thing. So anyway, you can get into a lot of, in case you're wondering, you're watching UGC Halo, not Gem talks about obscure things for the next 60 the next 60 minutes.
New segment.
The new segment. Here's Gem's random fact of the day. Well, we can also see a little bit more pertinent to the proceedings here is going to be the opening lineup. It's brought to you by Count Identity Trust Global Network, delivering real-time fraud prevention, account protection, and enable personalized customer experiences with more than 9,000 leading brands and payment providers. It says Goblin, but that's actually reality there, joined by Zeke, Mortar, and Calvin D. They're all on the stage and ready to go. So we're just about ready to launch into the first game here.
Yeah. We'll have to see how both these teams take this first engagement here. One thing you do see a lot is both teams just, like, long-range snipe each other, because you can pretty much see each other right off the spawn here. You just walk up the stairs and there it is. And think some teams just get bogged down with like, oh, I can try and get a cheesy pick there, but
Sure.
a lot of times it's just a lot of wasted time mid.
Well, yeah, and it's like, one of Doc's keys to the game in one of the other games we play here, but it would apply here to Halo as well, as the objective is worth more than kills. Unless you're playing Slayer, the objective is worth more than kills. So, I mean, when Boise State had their earlier match tonight in Oddball against University of Illinois, I mean, that's how Boise State was so dominant, is they always focused on building up a huge lead with the Oddball, 50-0, and then just controlling the map. Then it really didn't matter how many picks or great plays the opponents got against you, because just the way the team battle is going to work out, you're just going to eventually build up those 50 points anyway.
Yeah, and they even lose a few team fights, but it's like, oh, they're still 50 points up. They can afford that.
Right.
So.
They captured the flag. Last time Boise played this, University of Illinois, a little bit earlier tonight. They had a 2-0, and you were talking about, it can be hard to get a 2-0 lead. Just getting a 1 lead and capture the flag is tough enough. So against Rutgers University, they just got to take what they can get.
Yeah, basically, like a lot of when the teams are even, you're looking for the game's probably gonna be a 1 or 2 point game. Like it's very low points. Seeing a team get 5 points and capture a flag is like extremely rare, unless the teams were a little too different skill levels. So it's basically you get 1 or 2 points and you just hold that lead. You just don't give them any ground. So we'll have to see how Rutgers goes about this as well as Boise State.
Just to kind of give a little bit of a preview of what we have left. Of course, it's best of 5. We will see 2 more modes after this, so that's going to be Slayer on the second match and Live Fire and Oddball on Streets, which Boise State is very comfortable on. Should it go to a game 4 and 5, we have Strongholds lined up for game number 4 on Recharge, and then Slayer back on Streets for Boise State. So 2 times they're going to see a map that they're known for.
Yeah, you can't escape Streets. It's always going to be there.
Yeah.
In this case, twice.
Well, no matter where you go in the world, can you always escape Streets? They're just an ultimate presence in life. You're always going to go back onto the streets.
Some deeper commentary here with
Yeah, some very deep commentary as well.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised with Live Fire we're not seeing Oddball. Maybe it's just me, but I don't think I've seen them do Oddball and Live Fire ever. In their games, so more Streets Oddball, which seems to be a very common occurrence. Right.
Well, it's at a very crucial time because Rutgers, like we said, is kind of considered the top team to go up against. I think when we started this whole tournament, we were kind of given 3 names of the top teams that Boise State wants to look out for, and that could be Ryerson University, Rutgers, and Texas State. And Rutgers seems to be the top team that's making the name for themselves, so considering that things go at their worst possible outcome and Rutgers gets the 2 lead, at least Boise State is going to be heading into Game 3, a guaranteed stage on their favorite map.
Yeah, which is always a nice thing to be able to fall back on as a team. One thing I find interesting is Rutgers went against the University of North America, and they were able to take a map off them, which I'm not sure where they were in the standings, but Rutgers is the big team, the big dog right here. So being able to take a map off
very impressive. They were able to take on the whole continent of North America.
All at once, the entire continent.
I never want to hear the criticism that Boise isn't a state anymore. And I'll just say, look, there's the University of North America. We're not even going to determine where we are or what city we're in. We're just North America.
Yeah, they're just taking the whole pie.
The whole pie. All right. Well, Boise State is ready to head into Rutgers. Is there anything else, any kind of more obscure facts that we should know about Aquarius?
I think the main thing, it's not even that important, but there's this small thing that I love to see in this map, and you can actually get the flag and throw it up to where your flag is from down below if you get on the ledge just right and throw the flag at the perfect time, and so it can bypass walking all the way around.
Sure.
Granted,
got to master your flag lineups.
Yeah. I've seen a couple times where they've tried that. Apparently it's pretty hard because I've seen some times where they try it and then they just keep hitting the wall. And it's in that time you probably could have ran all the way around.
You got to feel great when you actually manage to get the lineup. You throw the flag there, you're like, Sova, eat your heart out. All right, here we go. We're ready to head in. Boise State versus Rutgers University. And already the Broncos are going to face a bit of a fight here.
1-for-1 there. It looks like Rutgers got the heat wave already. I forgot it's a heat wave on this map, not a bulldog. So it's pretty deadly right now. Trade 1-for-1 again. Zeke managing to get an elimination on Striker as well.
Just what is the what is the cosmetic for that gun? It's very eye-catching, but it's like a bunch of clashing colors. Not this one, the one we saw. We'll see it then, but yeah.
I'm trying to remember the theme. I want to say it was like clowns or party.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's just like
bright colors.
Yeah. Are you sure it was clowns and not like burning retinas here? Because this is. But right now, Boise State and Rutgers are just trading back and forth. A lot of picks, but the flag is taken by Rutgers as soon as they win the whole team fight.
Unfortunately, Calvin wasn't able to get that elimination there. Trying to cut him off. It looks like they managed to eliminate enough of them that they can halt the flag where it's at. Some more eliminations going down, and then they're going to be returning the flag, zoning them off with dynamo grenades as well. So looks like Boise State's going to have an opportunity to be on the aggression here. And just like that,
speaking of aggression,
both of their
they get the flag.
They just wiped all 4 of them, only losing Mortar in the process. So now it's just Calvin making a mad dash back to the base, which is quite the turnaround for how this started out.
Yeah, it was. Oh, he's taking a bit of damage there off the side, but manages to round the corner. Can he do it? He does!
He goes down, but drops the flag.
The objective is worth more than kills.
Yep. Dynamo's flushing them out from there, though. And Reality managing to stop them from taking the flag away. Barely escaping with their life. Just chilling here and getting their shields up.
They return the flag.
And finally goes down, but they did their job well enough.
There goes Calvin with another pick, and it really seems to be on the counterattacks once Rutgers drops their flag that Boise State is making their plays.
Yeah. At this point, unfortunately doesn't get the melee to connect there. It's gonna, and they knew the rough area of where they were at. Mortar goes down as well. Looks like Boise probably wants to just reset here. Just get some people near the flag and going down there. It looks like, where did the flag? It looks like they tried to throw it off the ledge and it got caught.
Unfortunate.
Looks like Rutgers manages to get the flag. Take down Mortar.
I can imagine it can be, some of the gunfights in this game can be very frustrating. Just how many shots are exchanged back and forth.
Yeah, the slower time to kill is both a blessing and a curse. It definitely shows like the mastery of people's aim and their like knowledge of the game, but it also gives them room for people to turn around when you catch them by surprise.
Reality getting a sneaky kill against Striker, but it's going to be answered back. Both teams still at 3-3.
Yeah, zoning them out with these dynamos. Just kind of trying to take some ground. Both shields popped.
Oh, that's a huge play by Calvin, but it stopped.
Yeah, Reality fighting mid manages to bring him down before they can activate active camo, but also Reality won't get activated. Mortar just playing very aggressive here, getting some of this close ground.
Oh, nice with the grenade.
Clean. Reminds me like cool guys don't look at explosions. Just throw it and slide away. Zeke pops their shield.
See, this is why I know I wouldn't be a good soldier. Like I'd take the grenade and I'd accidentally throw the pin instead of have the grenade in my hand.
Oh. Calvin with the active cam. Oh, they turned the corner and I don't think they saw him.
Oh, Boise State now moving in toward the flag, gonna pick it up for themselves, and now Calvin's starting the marathon he did last time.
Yeah, it looks like, so it's 1-1 here. Getting this flag could be huge.
Oh, that could actually be huge because Calvin barely escaped last time. He's gonna take a shortcut though.
Oh, and the grenade.
So close.
That was such a good grenade.
And there's only one Blanco still alive, trying to stop the return. And just barely does.
Yeah, keeps the flag from resetting there. They just need to reset their own flag, and then that'll be 1 point for Boise State. Okay, flag is reset, so all we gotta do is grab it. And, yep. Now Boise State up 2-1 here. Keeping a lead and capture a flag is so huge because it forces the enemy to push into you. It's the more they have to play aggressive, the more likely it is that they make it over rotation or something like that, and Boise State can capitalize on it. Looks like active camo's coming up, and both teams are looking at it. Ooh.
They have a flank from behind. They're having to defend their own base, and Reality is going to be unable to do that. Only 2 left for the Broncos, 1 fresh off the respawn, and Zeke is able to take out Luke and keep the Broncos' defense strong.
Yeah, just such a crazy amount of fighting happening just all over right now. It seems like whenever there's an engagement, it's not just like a 1v1 or a 2v2, it's like a 1v1 and then like another person shows up and another person.
Sure.
Just back and forth. Reality just sitting here at the heat wave. Unfortunately misses the shot.
Yeah, that should be an opening there for maybe Rutgers to go for the flag, although 3 of the Broncos have respawned, so.
Looks like
No, there goes the flag.
is
It's taken.
Gonna try and recontest, but they're being zoned off from players that at mid. Brings
it
it
is.
down, but goes down to the second one. Mortar gets a kill on Dog Bear here.
Just charging toward the flag carrier, takes him out.
Ooh,
Oh,
fortunate grenade. These doorways, I swear, the grenade, you try and bounce it off the corner or something, and it just gets caught on that rim every time.
they're close there. Boise State still trying to defend. Able, just the slide in, manages to tie it up. We're 2-2.
Zeke gets the trade.
And this is off the
get
counterattack,
flag.
just like Boise State did last time.
Yep, they were like, we're already there, we may as well grab the flag.
Sure.
Grabbing those dynamo grenades again. Unfortunately, goes down before they were able to use them.
Flag returned by Rutgers. Still a very close one.
Zeke and Calvin just chilling here, waiting. Unfortunately, Calvin goes down here. As well as Zeke, that heat wave just so deadly in these close quarters engagements. Same with Reality. Calvin, being the one to defend here, has to back up, getting hit from both mid and the left flank.
Bunch of pings going out right now as Mortar is trying to find where Rutgers is. Still no flag taken, but I think I actually saw someone just to the left there, but we'll see if Boise State probably chase them back. No, there it is.
Oh, gets him, but gets taken down immediately. Trying to just zone him off. Neither team's really able to get much ground here. Looks like there's the call. They're getting ready for a push. Just
Right
trying to
now,
find an opening.
3 minutes left. Both teams tied 2 apiece. It's very fierce between these two.
Two of Rutgers go down to Reality and Zeke. I think this is the opening they need.
Oh, there goes the grenade thrown
They
out.
got the
Mortar.
stick. Mortar just kind of like playing the sneaky role, waiting for them to start running after the flag so they can hit him in the back.
Now Mortar is looking to cover Calvin as he heads back. It's 2v1, manages to save that. Dynamo grenades thrown out.
Looks like there's one walking.
Very the close. He manages to
they
get it. Boise State's in the lead with just 2 minutes, 30 seconds left.
That is very clean with those thrusters, like to just pick up the flag thruster and then pick it up again.
It's like in football when you're trying to catch it, the tiptoes.
Catch the very edge of it.
Yep.
I think that was the first flag capture of the game where the flag carrier doesn't immediately die. Got that heat wave. More pings coming out. Fortunately, Zeke goes down here. It looks like they're just going to play some defense here.
Use the heat wave there.
They got him,
just
but they
able to
got
take him
stuck
out,
at
but
the
it's
same time.
traded. but still managing to keep their flag away from Rutgers. So that's the main thing that we're concerned about here.
Yeah. As well as the heat wave would be on their side of the map, so they got to keep that. Oh, inside their base. Calvin just kind of backing up, just trying to delay them more than anything.
Yeah. Just over a minute left. Boise State with a narrow lead.
Zeke here trying to make his way up.
And you look at the KDA, I mean, it is so even between these two teams.
Oh, yeah. Both teams, actually, yeah. Mortar and Reality are just even with Striker. And
I mean, the top fragger each has 24, so these teams are very good at trading back and forth. Mortar manages to take out Raptor. It's going to be a very key pick as we are under 1 minute left and Boise State still leading.
Yeah, just trying to kind of sweep them out of their own base, trying to just make sure there's no one on these cheeky flanks. The sidekick here coming out. Mortar just fanning the hammer on that thing.
Sidekick again. Doesn't manage to get him there.
Fortunate there. Brings one down. Brings two down.
That's a huge play. That might be one of the most consequential plays of the match.
Yeah, 15 seconds left. It is all...
He's going for a triple, though. Can he get it with the melee? Not quite, but they probably know he's low on health. Gonna go the 2v1. Manages to take Striker out. Just 3 seconds left, and the Broncos have
take
won.
It away. Wow. A 1 point difference there.
Woo! This was the top team to go up against, and right now, the Broncos have the lead.
Yeah, that double kill by Calvin at the very end.
That's one of the top plays. I mean, if that isn't top 5 plays of the game, yeah. It's just, not only was it a good play, but it was a play at just the right moment that Boise State needed.
Yeah. Just, if they were able to even just grab that flag for a second, it puts it into overtime. So
right.
The fact that they didn't allow that to happen was huge.
Well, that is the first win on Capture the Flag. Now all the stuff that we talk about, objective being worth more than kills, goes out the window because we go on to Slayer, where the kills are everything now. And we're going to be going over to Live Fire for Slayer.
Yeah, Live Fire will be interesting. I know Boise State has played a lot of Live Fire as well. Typically we see Strongholds on Live Fire, though. So we'll have to see how their strategy kind of changes for Slayer. Granted, there isn't as much strategy as Slayer. It's just basically stick together and try and die less than you're
Sure.
So.
Just die less.
Yeah.
That's Vagar's key to the game right there. Die less.
Click heads. What more do you need?
Yep. But it is kind of more important. Focuses on team fights and being able to push together and not make sure you get caught out.
Yeah, for sure. Because just having these like multi-person fights, like 2 people firing on 1 person, like just bring them down significantly faster than just through the 1v1s. So working as a team is detrimental here.
Well, here we go. Boise State is going to be going up against Rutgers University. Broncos have the lead 1-0 in this Halo fight. Remember, we started out tonight with best 12 teams. Now we're moving on to the best 6 with Boise State going up against what's considered to be the top dog, the one that was meant to beat the Broncos, and kind of went into that with the expectation that it might go this way. You know, the Broncos were definitely kind of considered the underdogs, but they have found a way to get the first win, and now we're looking to turn that into 2 as we head on to the map overview of a Live Fire.
Yeah, this map just like aesthetically is just so nice. I like the just sereneness of it.
Sure.
It's especially like when you see like streets and Bazaar and stuff where they're very harsh colors. You kind of get this one with a very nice color palette of just blue skies.
Yep, and the natural environment in the background.
This is a good map too for Boise State. I know both Reality and Mortar I talked about in the last set of matches, that shock rifle. This one has the actual sniper rifle in it. So
okay. Well, hopefully Boise State is better than the shock rifle, because it just eluded them last time when they played on Recharge.
Unfortunately, it just didn't mesh against the previous team because they were just so close quarters in your face. So I think we'll see some more success with it in this match, especially the sniper rifle is the power weapon on this map instead of like the rocket launcher. So it's a bit better than the shock rifle.
I like the tunnel, by the way. Just the rock is like very nice.
There's a heat wave down there which bounces off of walls and
Sure,
stuff.
sure.
So it gets pretty.
And we saw Boise
crazy.
State was a little fond of the heat wave last time. We'll see how it works out for them. Gonna pick up some grenades and get right to it.
Yep. Rule 1 of live fire is everyone has to chuck all their grenades down mid. Got the sniper rifle on Mortar here. Gets the body shot into the headshot with the battle rifle. Active camo just came up, so we'll have to see who's going to contest it, if anyone. Oh, pops the grenades just by shooting them there. Not something you really think about that you can just detonate.
Sure,
like
sure.
that, but it shows kind of the forward thinking of Boise State to deny Rutgers those grenades.
Boise State up to an early lead, 8-5. Reality peeking around the turbine here.
I don't know what happened to the sniper rifle, but
There's another
Ooh,
from
what a
Reality.
flank.
He's on a roll here.
I don't believe the second person even knew where they were. Oh.
Yeah, but Reality sure.
Oh. Interesting.
Well, you know, let's just pretend that didn't happen and just take a mulligan on that one. There it is.
There we
It
go.
was all part of the plan.
Oh, get the sniper rifle back as
Yep.
well. Nice.
This looks like the Needler's been brought out. The weapon that always gets my anxiety racing and makes me hope that the recoil on that thing isn't strong.
Oh, unfortunately misses the shot. People just jumping in and out of there too fast because they know that sniper is there. They don't want to be there any longer than they have to.
Ooh.
Pops
Another
the
shot
shields.
given out by Reality. Taking fire, though. Ooh. Throws the grenade out.
Oh, and
Boom! Gets it!
goes down. Sniper rifle's picked back up. Only has one shot left in it, so they better make it count.
Hey, one shot, one kill.
Yeah, let's see it. Oh,
Oh.
Yep, there we go. Denies the active camo. Oh, the bounce into the stick. Okay, so they get the no scope into the melee, and then they get a wall stick right after that.
Yeah, I mean, Boise is just popping off right now, 20-8.
Mangler coming out in these tunnels though is pretty scary because it's a one-shot melee. Or yeah, you shoot him once and then melee.
Ooh, looked like Calvin might have been able to escape there to get his shields back, but doesn't quite look like it.
Mortar trying to go on the offensive here.
Manages to
Brings him
pick up Raptor here.
Oh,
Can he take out the other one? Right out the grenade is in hot pursuit.
One hit. Smart lets Zeke finish that off since Zeke was still full shields. Picks up some more grenades and the Mangler.
You're at
Looking
the
for
halfway
sniper
point.
rifle. Yep,
Picks
gets
up
it.
the sniper and just gets away barely.
They're waiting for someone to follow them, but no one does. Looking to see how much value they can get with the sniper rifle here. 8 shots.
In midair
midair.
too.
Oh,
Oh, just
even
before
think
he
they
can
were
peek.
aiming for
No,
them.
yeah. It's
think
just a
those
collateral
shots-
there.
yeah. Unfortunate there. Sniper rifle still has all 8 shots, so if Rutgers has it, that could be a pretty big threat at the moment.
Oh, that's a 2-on-1 it looks like they took.
Plasma pistol coming out here, see if they can get the. Oh, looks like the rest of their teammates are a little bit ahead of them on that one.
Boise State throws out the grenade again. It picks up Raptor, bringing Boise State to 32.
Yeah, right now. Oh, nice, just some suppressing fire there with that plasma pistol. With Boise State being up by a fair bit of points here, any trade they can get is always going to be worth it.
Sure.
Oh, if they can isolate this person here, this is a pretty good pick. Mortar's just kind of got him pinned down. Zeke with the double from across
that's
the map. Zeke's just one-man army right now. Calvin moving in with Mortar. Just
Another pick
clean
for
sweep.
Stryker.
Oh. Unfortunately, the grenade gets him, but Reality, I believe, got the kill, or Mortar picks up that kill from earlier.
Just 10 left, and the Broncos will pick up their win.
One for one there. 1 for 2 there.
And they can basically afford 2 for 1s now from here on out.
Yep. It's very much in the favor of Boise State. Some good heat wave shots, but just not enough of the pellets connecting here. Looks like Reality's going for the long flank here, seeing if they could get underneath and just get them in the back with this heat wave. So they go in, yet no one knows.
There it is.
Gets one.
Working out.
Unfortunately, that was all they
I mean, all he has to do is get one here or there, so.
Yeah, I believe that's just the cleanup here. And Mortar on a killing spree right now. Oh, goes in, make sure the teammate knows they're aware by.
Okay, look at this. Rutgers is look at how evenly all their Ks are spread out.
Wow, 7-7-7-7.
Unfortunately, in this case, they don't get a jackpot for lining up that many 7s. Instead, it's the Broncos who just need 2 more to close it out, and they will go 2-0 and be heading into streets, their favorite stage. Just 1 more. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Gets the trade.
Nice job by the Broncos now. They're at match point.
What a lead they had there, too. They ended 50-32, 18-kill lead against Rutgers here.
Well, if you're looking to join Boise State Esports, Boise State Esports is always looking for new players and a broadcast talent. Top talent along with good grades and eligibility can improve your chances of getting hired as well. To join the Broncos or find out how to, go to boisestate.edu/esports for more information.
Yeah, moving on.
So now we're going to be heading into match point here, Oddball Streets.
Yeah, and I think this is the Boise State map. Like,
sure.
This is, if there's a map they want, it's streets. So it looks, going into this, I feel like Boise State's feeling pretty
Although
good.
all the predictions I was trying to set up at the beginning of this broadcast have fallen by the wayside already, so it could be that Rutgers manages to tie this up here. I mean, but at this point, it's basically forcing Rutgers to pull the reverse sweep off here.
Yeah, which is a very good position to be in. With Rutgers going into oddball, we'll have to see how well their team play is in just fighting these uneven fights. Because when you have someone holding the oddball, you're essentially in a 3v4 at most, unless they throw the oddball down mid-fight. So we'll have to see how well they work together in this.
Well, we're going to be ready to head into... we're going to be ready to head into Oddball. That is not a recap on the state of this game right now, because Boise State is actually doing insanely well against what was considered one of the top teams. But at the end of this match, it might be all Broncos ruling the roost, as it were, making their statement in Halo. Because, again, this is the first season for them, and this is an insane performance.
Yeah.
Well, we'll take a short break and be back with match point for the Broncos. Can the Broncos prove their overall Halo dominance and win undefeated against Rutgers? We'll find out after this short break.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your guard adventure.
Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
Welcome back to the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. We're broadcasting to you here live from beautiful downtown Boise, Idaho, on the corner of Front and Capitol, bringing to you UGC Collegiate Halo. And at the beginning of the match, at the beginning of the day, there were 12 top teams. At the beginning of this match, there were top 6 teams. And at the end of this match, there will be 3 top teams. And Boise State, going up against what was considered to be the top team to beat, Rutgers University, are proving that the Broncos are instead might be considered the top dogs here. As in this best of 3, they already have 2 wins, and they just need 1 more at their match point, and they're going to be heading into a very fortuitous map for them, Streets on Oddball. I am joined by Hayden Vagar Dalton to call the action for you. And Vagar, I don't know how many times we've talked about how good Streets is for Boise State, but if their University of Illinois match was anything to go up against, I mean, they're looking to get their huge leads early.
Yeah, one thing that I didn't mention in the last one, but like I got reminded of it as we watched them play their last match, is how good the stalker rifle is in the hands of the Boise State team. Just anytime you see that, it's just so oppressive. Like, anyone sticks their head out, it's just like, oh yeah, we have a stalker rifle. You're not allowed to do that. So it's good to see, like, because I feel like not a lot of teams appreciate the stalker rifle or put that much stock in it, but Boise State certainly knows how to use it.
Well, once again, just to recap how things have gone, we started out on Capture the Flag, and it was very competitive there for a while. It was 2-2, but Boise State managed to get the win 3-2 with an astounding play on Aquarius. Then we moved on to Slayer on Live Fire, and Boise State just popped off and had a huge lead against Rutgers. And now we're heading into the third of this best of 5. Like I said, it is best of 5 with a preset map list and double round robin format. So I mentioned that we started on Capture the Flag Aquarius, then moving on to Slayer Live Fire. For the remainder of this match, should it go to more games, we're obviously on here with Streets and Oddball. And then should it go to a game 4, that will be Strongholds on Recharge, and then Slayer back on Streets. So looking very fortuitous for Boise State when their favorite stage is up twice in the next 3 games, and they only have to get a win on 1.
Yeah, especially with it swapping to Slayer, too, because we've seen Boise State just, like, as we saw last game, they seem to be very good at just working together and getting these good trade kills that always favor Boise State. So it's always a good thing to have in your back pocket, you know. Just, we'll have to see how well they take this map, though.
Well, but the one thing that the Broncos have to watch out for is, I mean, they got to be feeling confident going into this stage, but you can't be overconfident or get into complacency, because that has bitten the Broncos in so many games that they play, not just Halo, so many times. So they still got to do what they need to do.
Yeah, there's that stalker rifle being picked up right away by Reality here. Oh. Unfortunately not able to land the shots. Mortar picking up the oddball, though, just throwing it out into the middle of the street, so not really easy for either team to get right now until they can guarantee that they can get it to a secure location. Just retreating here, get those shields recharged. I like the strategy Mortar had right there, where he kind of gets in a weird spot and just kind of bounces between, so no one can just go around the corner and see him as a sitting target. Calvin here moving up, fighting, gauging People at Arcade getting naded out, though. Has the Bulldog ready if anyone decides to close that gap. Unfortunately, they kind of took a long or a wide angle here.
Reality is going to get enough time for shields to build back up.
Yeah, no,
Hanging out in the alley. It's a little bit of a spot there, exchanges some fire.
Looks like the oddball is in the police station here, so this is a very good spot. Rutgers has decided to take the oddball to. If Boise State can wipe it here, though, they'll be in an advantageous position. And it looks like that is what they will do. Picking up that pulse carbine here, see if they can get some value out of it. It's a very difficult weapon to use, but in the right hands, it is a very powerful support weapon.
Reality heading to a more secure location with the Bulldog is out for blood and is able to take out Dogbear. And 2 more from Reality and Mortar. That's the whole team taken out and more charge going over to Boise.
I believe that's the rocket launcher coming out, but it looks like Mortar actually takes them down. I believe there's 1 rocket left there, so it should be in the hands of Boise State at this moment. All the while, the oddball is in the hands of Reality here, ticking up slowly.
Throws out the grenade. Unfortunately, isn't going to be able to win that fight, but Broncos have passed over the halfway point, closing in on 60 and still charging, although they've thrown the oddball down, waiting to take a better fight, and actually they're going to get taken out by Rutgers. And
Reality manages to bring 1 down, which will help with this retake right now. But he goes down himself. Calvin manages to pick one up with a Bulldog.
Throwing the grenades out, gets another one.
Oh, unfortunately died.
got a little bit of tunnel vision there toward the oddball.
Looks like Zeke manages to get the oddball, slowly ticking back up. Looks like they're gonna try and like slowly retreat with the oddball here. Zeke just being the valiant defender, holding them off with his life.
Unfortunately, a double there from Rutgers is going to allow them to possibly take. Boise State actually throws the oddball out and
almost brought 1 down.
Yeah, strike. Going 3-1, still managing to bring 1 down.
Reality bringing 1 down. Reality
gets
bringing 2 down. Reality's
so now after his 3rd.
Oh, Sentinel beam coming out actually. You don't see that too often. Looks like where they dropped the oddball, though, is such a good spot because no one, even after all that, no one's picked it back up.
Right.
Looks like a lot of Rutgers around here trying to get it. Actually, they did get it up there, but no one's
it's a
there.
double. Calvin making the play here, picks up the rocket launcher as well.
Rocket launcher and the oddball here. Gonna just hold it, get some points.
Which I should say, it's been fitting the oddball's been in the police station this long because it looks like a siren. It's got the blue and red color scheme.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fitting.
1 rocket left, and there it goes. Looks like trying to go for the oddball here. Calvin just trying to stay alive at this moment. And gets the Bulldog. Very, ooh, 2 of them pushing him.
Whoa.
They knew he had a Bulldog, I think, because they were trying to get a wide angle on him. Didn't want to push him at all. Zeke throwing the oddball away, but unfortunately goes down. Looks like Rutgers is going to manage to bring it inside the
But I mean,
subway.
at this point, Boise State has that 50 lead. So it's not out of the realm possibility for Rutgers, but it's just like one team fight one.
Yeah. The thing with oddball, though, is, oh, unfortunately their shields weren't completely charged.
Looks like they're going to go for the reset there. It's still trying.
Disruptor coming out, actually. Zeke's just going to be chilling here, let his shields recharge, and wait for the rest of his team. Oh!
Tries to go for it, gets taken out.
Yeah, almost got him there, though. Luckily, Calvin manages to pick them up, but they're going to be taken out by Raptor here. Mortar, unfortunately, the melee wasn't able to connect.
Well, that 50 lead I was talking about has almost been completely evaporated by Rutgers.
And the rocket launcher going to the side of Rutgers here.
Ooh, this is actually going to be pretty close here. Rocket launcher already takes out Reality, and Boise State is now down one when they can't afford to be in that melee. I think is crucial here.
Yeah, and with 3 seconds left on the oddball, it looks like Rutgers will take
Wow.
round one.
Boise State led 80-30, but Rutgers, once they got it into the position they wanted, they did not allow one from the Broncos.
Yeah, I believe it was Dog Bear. Yeah, 93 points on the oddball. They were the designated oddball holder.
The Broncos kind of had it spread out between all of them. Mortar was really the only one that they kept on attack all the time.
Getting the rocket launcher and the oddball here. Taking home the grand prize. Getting both.
Like I said, the lights and sirens.
Yeah.
Everyone move to the side of the street, please.
Fires one rocket, doesn't connect with anything.
There is another one. Does manage to take out Dog Bear with that shot. Now moving on towards Station Square. Gets a double there.
And
now after his third, gets another one. He is unstoppable right now.
Mortar holding the oddball here, just letting it tick up. Getting some points where they can. Good call. It looks like they were about to throw the oddball and then realized they were low. Oddball being in such an odd angle here. Oh, they actually managed to get out of there with the oddball. Unfortunate.
Moving back toward Police Station right now with it. That's where we kind of saw it went the last time in the last round.
Reality backing up here. They're trying to figure out where everyone is so they can start picking apart their defense here. Found one of them is low, and just like that, I believe that was a... last one in there, and they were one shot. They managed to bring down two of them. They're like, oh, I can finally grab the ball and then get taken out last second. Reality backing up. Just trying to hold on to the oddball and get those points while he can.
Sure. I mean, we saw in the last round, 50-point lead.
Ooh.
Still in the range for Rutgers, so Boise State still has to do a huge amount of work.
Just
moving up to the balcony here.
Oddball.
Great job by Mortar there.
Calling out where the enemy's positions are, getting their teammates to cover them here.
Cobra team halfway to victory.
Moving up.
There's a halfway point again, so.
Yep. Getting the calls out. Trying to hold on to it as long as they can, but they finally go down. Mortar managing to trade with Dog Bear there. It looks like it's going to be on the side of Boise State to retake this now. A lot of Rutgers is spread out here, though, so it'll be interesting to see if they can capitalize on that. They're keeping them off the oddball, though, at this point, which is silver lining here, because none of this is actually ticking up.
I think it's better than silver lining right now. They're basically plowing right through Rutgers, pick up the oddball for themselves again, start ticking up. Gonna pass probably at least 70 here.
Ooh. Managed to get one and get out. Get two.
Mortar, look at that.
That was impressive, using those thrusters to get in melee and then back out with the thrusters. Oddball still just in the middle of the map. Calls go out. Dog Bear gets a double, though. Oh. Oh, and I believe that was their own nade, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah, Boise State's had such a good time on nades, though, that I suppose just pure karma, it was bound to bite them back. Right now in Old Town, we see Calvin in a bit of a fight. Might get his shields back. Yes, he does manage to get hit with the ground. Okay, well, okay, shields back down. But they managed to pick up the oddball again, past 75.
Oh,
the melee tries to get it, but
unfortunately, not quite enough damage done before they meleeed.
That's a very nice pick off there.
Oh,
throws the grenade out.
Made him miss one, well, not miss, but not get a kill with one rocket. One left.
Now past 90, just 10 left. Oh, it gets killed right there. They're going to be stuck at 91, have to win this, and Rutgers wipes out Boise State at a crucial moment.
Yeah, that last rocket getting as much value out of it as they could get. Looks like this is going to be quite the retake on the side of Boise State, having to push into Subway.
And this was what they weren't able to do last time against Rutgers. Rutgers just basically held the oddball the entire time, but
isolated one.
Turning out a little bit different. Gets Raptor around the corner, also picks out Luke. And now they see the ball holder, he has to throw it out.
Yep, just getting it.
They pick it back up to 95 at least.
I believe.
And that is going to be it. The Broncos tie it up. We're heading to the third of oddball.
Reality with 99 points of objective, just holding the oddball.
And here we go.
Dog Bear with 93. Reality grabbing that stalker rifle. Mortar already going down.
Not the start the Broncos wanted here, but
the rocket launcher swinging that fight, getting the oddball in the hands of Rutgers. Unfortunately, luckily Mortar was able to trade out. Mortar with these nice flanks, but 3-1 here. Be a difficult take, even for Mortar.
Yeah, he realizes it's a 3v1, throws up some shields, unable to win that.
Reality getting one, Calvin getting one, Zeke getting one, and then Zeke going down to Luke. Just everyone dropping all at once here. Reality bringing down Luke, avenging Zeke, and has the Bulldog now. Fortunately, no one's able to grab the oddball just yet.
Boise State looks like they took it and threw it.
Oh, unfortunately the ledge grapple there cost them big time. Mortar with a grenade from downtown. Now, the oddball is down in the police station. This will be quite the retake here for Boise State. Mortar doesn't have any nades to work with, but it doesn't matter. And it looks like they know where everyone is. Now it's just a reset on the side of Rutgers. They are going to have to go and try and get past Boise State's defenses here. Oh, Mortar drops one.
There's another one. He has a double.
The rocket launcher is down. I don't know how many rockets are left in it, but Boise State has the rocket launcher now.
Better than the rocket launcher. They get the oddball. Looking to tie this up.
I heard one rocket go off there, so there's at most one rocket left. Mortar drops one.
That's some top-level logic right there. I heard one, so I know they had at least one. It's just those little mental battles that you win one at a time to help you get the ultimate victory.
Yep. Just trying to keep this oddball.
Ooh, being around the corner.
And picks up the thrusters for the escape. Oh, unfortunately they didn't have any more thrusters for that escape.
Yeah, Mortar definitely eclipsing all other players right now. 10-4 KAD.
Looks like they just have to back out and look for a retake. Oh, unfortunately there was one behind Reality there. Just kind of, I think, rotating back from their previous death.
Ooh, gets caught out a little bit there, but has some backup.
Unfortunately, Calvin going down here. Oh, it looks like they're on the offensive now.
Manages to pick up one. There's the oddball. They managed to take it. Past 60 now. They throw it out just for this team fight here. Pick it back up. Throws it up on the balcony. Unfortunately, he gets kind of caught out there by that first, so he has to go back. He's going to be able to get his shields back, though. Takes the oddball back. So that's going to be...
He tosses it away here. He's trying to survive for as long as they can. And the grenade will finally find home. Calvin, though, with a grenade kill of his own before going down to striker.
There goes the rocket launcher there, helping Calvin get Luke. Striker's the next to fall, thanks to reality, and Boise State now a bit more secure around this oddball.
Dropping the shield here. Looking for an opponent, but can't seem to find one. They're just walking around each other.
Right around the Rosie.
Oh, finally finds home. Oddball reset here. And Calvin just running for his life with it. Mortar picking it back up, getting as many points as they can here.
Now this is a good position for the Broncos. They're going to at least probably get 80 there.
80. They are bringing it to the police station. I don't know how long they can hold here, though. Oh, unfortunately, they get stuck. And it looks like... Oh. Okay.
It looks like we might have had a forfeit there, actually. I'm not sure, but...
Yeah.
Hey, the Broncos won! Yay! Yeah, that was a great match all around by the Broncos. But yeah, it looks like might have just gotten a forfeit there from Rutgers. I'm not sure, but at the end, it looks like the Broncos have gotten their victory. So,
yeah, I believe so.
Well, that is quite a turn of events. Vagar is still looking around wildly for the final confirmation, just making sure we don't look like idiots up here. But okay, waiting for final confirmation. It could have been a forfeit. It could have also been just, hotel Wi-Fi striking at the worst possible time. So
yeah, which you always
we've always been there.
Yeah.
How many times have I told you I can't pause this type of game? And then I just walk up and unplug it, and you're like,
yeah, no, not allowed. You'll either pause it or they'll pause it for you.
Yeah, they'll pause it for you. Oh, man. So, yeah, the Broncos, they're just waiting on stage in the same position as us right now.
Just like,
It was so close for them, too. They had passed 80, and they were...
Yeah.
It was
I believe
just right there
they had one retake left in police station, and then I believe if they were able to successfully do that, it probably would have been game. So we'll just have to wait and see what the whole situation is.
Yep, just having to wait at this point. But overall, what do you think the Broncos really had going for them? Because they lost the first match. They were, it looked like Rutgers might possibly get the victory in oddball there. So how did the Broncos turn it around?
Yeah, I think the main thing with that was just like they weren't able to get any momentum after that. Like they lost the ball that one time and just had too many situations where they weren't able to reset properly to mount a successful attack. And I believe with this one, we saw Boise State play a lot more conservative, where they just would just play together a lot better and just wait out these situations where they don't want to just run in one at a time.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's never a good idea.
Yeah.
And it looks like
an acknowledgement here.
Yeah, a bit of acknowledgement from Calvin D there. Oh, okay. So it looks like it wasn't a forfeit, which I'm glad, because Rutgers, they're a good enough team. They shouldn't. And yeah, but we're gonna have to start back at 1-1. So just the thought of starting over there. Oh, it was a game crash.
Okay.
Okay.
Game crash.
Okay. So it's not our fault.
Yeah, back at 1-1.
That's the worst possible moment.
We'll have to see how much that makes a difference right now with the start of the game to see, because I'm pretty sure it started out a little rocky on Boise State. This could be a fresh start to kind of get that early lead.
Well, but they were still in the lead at the point.
I know. But I'm just trying to bring.
I know, we're
Yeah.
just smiling through the pain.
Yeah.
Remember, this could, if Rutgers manages to get this, though, we could still be looking at a game 4 and 5, which
Yeah.
seems
Oh,
unthinkable.
going back in.
Here we
Right
go.
away.
Okay. But maybe getting so close to victory, the Broncos are extra motivated
Rocket
now.
launcher. Just a little drive-by with it, almost there. Just slide by, jump out. It looks like Reality and Mordor are dropping 2. Reality, unfortunately, not able to finish that kill off. Picking up the Bulldog, though. If they find him, yep, like that. And then just, oh, Stalker Rifle Bulldog. Interesting combination. Looking, oh, nice. The one tap. Ball's at Subway now. Grenade's kind of zoning Reality off here, though. Oh. Yeah, know where the last one is. Moving in, seeing if they can find him. Ooh. The crouch with the jukes there almost got the best of them. Ooh. Oh no.
And
Just
the
see
stray
all
grenade.
the grenades flying right toward you.
Rutgers picks it up, throws it around a little. Boise State looks for the retake here.
Mortar in a little bit of a pickle here, but manages to get out. Yeah, they know where the last 2 are. It looks like both Mortar and Reality are going in there to try and clean things up. Oh, Mortar with the Sentinel beam. Nope, Commando. Rocket launcher's almost back up.
Throwing out all the pings at once.
They
Okay,
really want them
okay,
to
I
know.
get it. He's there.
Oh, Mortar with that Commando hip fire.
You know, if you fill up the entire activity feed, there's no excuse for them not to know who's who.
You'd be surprised. Oh. Unfortunately,
I pray to all that is decent. That's just the observer. It sounds like that we're still seeing gameplay right now.
yeah, we can still hear the calls and stuff. So that may have just been the observer here.
Okay, we could do a play-by-play on how they sound on the stage right now. So,
See.
so overall, just looks like we're, you know, just what happens in the nature of a live broadcast. So.
Yeah, especially as Halo is just still growing.
Well, we're actually throwing to a break right now. We'll keep you up to date on the happenings on stage and whether they sound excited enough that we can take away that they got a win there. But we'll let you know what's going on after this. But stay tuned because this is an exciting match.
Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your guard adventure.
Welcome back to the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. We're currently in the middle of UGC Collegiate Halo in a match of the best of 6. And Boise State is currently playing Rutgers University right now in oddball to decide who will get the match point overall, or if Boise State can win, or if they will have to go on to Strongholds next. You can see them furiously fighting right up there on the stage. My name is Jacob Jem Palmer. I'm your host, and I am joined by Hayden Vagar Dalton to call all of the action, which is currently happening on stage that we can't see right now, but let's pay attention. Okay, this is the oddball.
Oh.
This is the oddball. This is Boise State. They just ran in here, took it, and from what here on stage, they just won it. So great job to the Broncos. That's all you need to know right there.
Perfect timing to come back, right?
I know. Yeah. So great job to the Broncos right there. It looks like, with the standing up there, the GGs are heading out. And
look at the hype coming
what
from the
was
players
considered
here.
to be the top team of Rutgers.
Calvin flexing here.
No, not Koba has to give the very awkward information. Hey, guys, great win. Unfortunately, no one's going to be able to see it. But no, we got some great plays from the Broncos nonetheless. I mean, great job by them. Because like I was saying, Rutgers considered to be the top team heading into this, but now with a 3-0 win, the Broncos have made a statement. There's a new team to be taken seriously.
And I mean, that was a 3-0 win too, against Rutgers. So
the only thing that Rutgers managed to take away from the Broncos was one round on an oddball.
Mm-hmm. And the one that ended up being a disconnect too was looking Boise State favor, so that was quite something.
Well, overall, great job. Very happy for the Broncos right now. And overall, as we kind of look back at the match as a whole, do you have any players that you want to call out? I would have to say, though, I would give it to Calvin D just for the play on capture the flag, like the double that he picked up at the very crucial moment. Like if that's a fight that's determining the outcome of the game, it was that one. Yeah, so that's my vote, but can you think of anyone else?
It's going to be tough. I mean, I would say Calvin, but for the sake of something different, I'll have to give mine to Mortar.
Yeah, he was consistently top fragger for the Broncos, and we actually get to see it is going to be going for Mortar and on Slayer for sure.
There we are. Just, every time they were on the board here. Oh, and this play, they thought they were safe there and just walked right into them.
Well, the player of the game is brought to you by Idaho Central Credit Union, who believes a great player makes the team more successful, just like Idaho Central's helping members achieve financial success. Mortar is your ICCU player of the game. So overall, very exciting match overall for the Broncos tonight. Fortunately, we didn't get to see the little bit of into it, but we saw some of the most impressive fighting for them, what we did see in the 90%.
This one, yes. I love this play here. Just the one tap on him with the active camo, and then the stick off the wall.
Boise State had the grenades down pat on live fire. Well, do you have any final takeaways?
I think with that, Boise State has shown that they're here and they're one of the top teams out of here. If they were able to surpass Rutgers here, that really sets a precedent for teams going forward.
It started with 12. It ends tonight with 3, and Boise State being one of those 3 teams. So congrats to the Broncos. We'll leave you with the top 5 plays of the game, brought to you by the Idaho Army National Guard, who invites you to take your impressive critical thinking skills into real time. More than 10 jobs offering a $20,000 bonus and your degree of choice paid for. Idaho Army National Guard is one of the best teams to join out there. Reach out to them on Twitch at iGuard Gaming. Thank you for watching, and enjoy your top 5 plays.
Mortar or anyone on the rotation to have an easy way to contest it. A couple low members of Illinois here being brought down. Looks like they're rotating back.
All but one, but he's going to make his presence known. Taking out Mortar in the process. Calvin is also going to fall. Overall, Boise State, and actually they're going to get taken out by Rutgers. And
Reality managed to bring one down, which will help with this retake right now. But he goes down himself. Calvin managed to pick one up with a bulldog.
Throwing the
Gets
grenades
another with
out,
the
gets
spike.
another one.
Just get him in the back with this heat wave. So they go in. Yet no one knows.
There it
Gets
is.
one.
Working out.
Unfortunately, that was all they
I mean, all he has to do is get one here or there, so.
Yeah, I believe that's just the cleanup here. Mortar moving in.
Everyone except Mortar taken out, though, so.
Yeah, where they dropped the oddball there is actually a really smart location as well. They realized they weren't gonna be able to hold it for much longer. Just throw it into the middle of the open, so Illinois can't just turn around and grab
Which I
it.
should say, it's been fitting the oddball's been in the police station this long because it looks like a siren. It's got the blue and red color scheme.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fitting.
One rocket left. There it goes. Looks like